Lord of the Rings is this? Thank you, the creator. In the middle of nowhere. Cherry trees. Back to the start. They say, never join political rallies. I don't intend to. But there's one taking place right now, right next to me in Sri Lanka. Let's find out.
I think if you petrol is lost, you can go here, right?
Okay. Petrol pump is there, right? Okay.
Why are you running?
Alright, petrol pump is there. I need to get some gas. Let's find out what this rally is about. These folks, this is all traditional costumes here, man. Wow. Whoa, it's a live show. I thought it was a political rally. More like a cultural thing. Some sort of procession taking place. I see a lot of young people here carrying flags, hosting flags. Looks cool, colorful. These beautiful ladies, young girls from school, colleges. I think they are the teachers of the school. Music unit. This is the kind of unit that I'm interested in, usually. Because I love to dance, as you all know in my videos. That's what I showcase. Yay! Look at that. That's crazy. Look how cool this is. Just like myself, with different type of cameras. Look at that. How cool is that? I don't know, it kind of gives me a picture of, you know, the Brazilian Amazonian cultural dance that takes place like festival, but more modest, I would say. Definitely more modest. Sri Lanka emblem t-shirt. Sri Lanka all the way, taking over the world. This is how it works in South Asia. Every event is magnificent, humongous. Hey, I feel like dancing. I want to join the squad, but I can't. I need to get some gas for my bike. Let's go. I just can't seem to get enough of these. Can somebody translate what this means? Translate in the comment section. Let me know what it means. Anyways, visually it looks very appealing, so I'll get the best looking one. Pick and choose. Fish. Fish.
Egg roll.
Egg roll. Okay, give me egg roll, not this one. Egg roll. Egg roll, not vegetable. Vegetable, no. Thank you so much. No. Let's try our most favorite, most sought after delicacy in all of Sri Lanka, the egg roll. This is hella cheap. It's drizzling, raining, and I'm here with my egg roll. The best. And spicy. Good evening, folks. Today we are going to unravel the fables, the myths of Hindu deities in Sri Lanka. The famous Rumasala Rock, the otherworldly, uncanny flora and fauna of that place has never been explored in detail. So today, join me in this adventure of unraveling the mysteries of Rumasala Rock. But in the meantime, let me drive safely. What? Bruh. Hold on, let me show you something. Bruh. What in the Lord of the Rings is this?
There's nobody here. A desolate place, untouched, only touched and populated by nature. Look at that island. Wow.
Machan, this is great. All right, let's continue.
These are like jungles in the middle of nowhere in towns.
Before we head in towards Rumasala, up there, to unravel the mysteries of this otherworldly rock. The Spanish call this area Buena Vista, meaning the good, the best, phenomenal view. But right now, all I can see is this.
Traces of the colonial past.
I don't know how to explain it to you folks. This area, this rock, does feel a bit eerie and otherworldly. I've been noticing different type of plants here, and a very appealing yet pungent smell. I mean, look at these trees. Wow. They look different.
Look at that.
Looks like an alien tree.
Look at this one here. These are endemic species.
Rare plants, in layman's terms. I have no idea on the names of these plants, but this does seem like a very rare, overgrown tree.
Look at the branches there. It's like a mutation between two different species.
They say they have endemic species, as I said earlier. Animals, plants, you name it. Biodiversity of this rock is just insane.
Some of the structures here
And if I can sense and touch the trees, spot some animals, let me show you something that I found while driving down here. You would see structures like these, abandoned places, but they are a remnant of the past, the colonial past. Look how the tree has overgrown itself within these walls. I hope I don't step on some weird insects. Don't want to get infected here. Look at this tree. You know, visually you can tell that tree and this tree is vastly different. I wouldn't know the details, but anybody who knows, please feel free to comment or let me know. Increase my knowledge. But visually speaking, they both look varied. So I mean, this tree might not be from this land, because what scientists tell us that this is one of the most low gravity, the gravitational pull on this island is the lowest, one of the lowest in the world. And a meteoroid at some point in history hit this part of the land. So you have these mutations and rare trees all jumbled up together, an amalgamation of different alien beings, perhaps. Since I'm here, I've been to the jungle beach before, but I would like you to see it in the daytime, once again, when there are not much people around. It's an overcast weather today, so a lot of people, beach lovers, have not been here. It's all to ourselves, hopefully. We'll find out. The labyrinth of Ravana. Could be. So in the mythology, they said that the abduction took place of a figure called Sita and Lord Ram and his brother Lakshmana. They waged a war against Ravana, Lord Ravana, to rescue his wife, which was Sita. So they inscripted the monkey god Ganesha. Oh, sorry, not Ganesha. I forgot his name. Yeah, the monkey god. Anyways, to the monkey god, he brought different type of herbs on a piece of mountain, flew over this part of the land, and while he was flying over this part of the land, some bits and pieces of that rock full of different herbs fell over this rock. This was basically a remedy to cure the injuries taken in and succumbed by Lord Lakshmana's body. So to cure it, all of this was brought in. That's the reason why you have this different subspecies of animals, rare plants that you can see. For instance, this one here. Look at this. Bizarre looking trees overgrowing on this island. Now, if you drive around this place, which is Unamatuna, you would not find anything similar to this. So this does give you an idea, an impression that given the history, whether it's fable, mythology, whether it's science, meteoroids hitting this part of the land, whatever it may be, It is an anomaly. That's the reason why we're here. We like going into places, discovering places which a lot of people might not have seen before. And this uncharted terrain, although it's a touristic site, people don't go here reading the history of the place. People go here for the jungle beach. I'm not here for that. I'm here for this. The Rumasala Sanctuary. And here it fell. That's what Rumasala means. Beautiful rock. All right. Let me give you some visuals. Look at this. Wow, I didn't expect this many people here. Guess we're not the only ones discovering the sanctuary. But I get it. It's a rare / bizarre place. So you would expect a lot of people to come in and to explore things by themselves. Look at these strange rocks. Pile of rocks. It almost gives the impression that at some point in time this could have been a citadel or a monument or an altar of some sort. One of those Aztec ruins found in the jungles of Mexico, Amazon, the Inca ruins. Gives me that feel. This is the infamous Jungle Beach. And people come here, dine in, get their alcohol, relax, take pictures, make Instagram reels. Unlike me, who's here to document it on video. Not that different, honestly. That's how the beach looks like. And you would notice there are a lot of Russians here. This area is massively populated by them. And it's insane. I would love to go in and swim for a bit, but not today. I'm here in the middle of this jungle, exploring it for you, escaping the touristy aspect to it, and treading my way towards sheer nature. What is that sign for? This is a good solo hiking trail trip. Look at these rocks. They do not belong here. Could be a part of a larger meteoroid. And there's a pathway here. This is a full-on jungle. But there is some civilization here, obviously. There are cafes around me. Mythological cafes. This is a hands-on experience for you all. You don't need to visit it. If you want, you can take notes and the tips I've been giving you all. However, this is an easy trek. Look at this viewpoint. Buena Vista. So when you're hiking, I would highly suggest wear some type of protective hiking shoes at least. unlike me, because I perceive myself as jungle boy, I'm in my flip-flops. Can get a bit slippery here, as I said. It can get a bit slippery here, as I said earlier. But we shall persevere. It's pouring down heavily now. I need to be careful with everything here, even my camera. The camera is not so good when it comes to water resistance. Oh, it's insanely slippery now. Oh. Look, there's the waterfall. I'll show you the waterfall now in a bit. Wow. That's a mini waterfall. Then you have a couple of rocks here too. Is this supposed to be the best viewpoint on the island? I mean on the rock, not on the island.
This is the waterfall. A mini waterfall. And then you have these obnoxiously weird, hairy trees, as I call them.
Looks like flock of hair. This is the best viewpoint. Let's get ahead of everybody else.
Wow. I would totally love to get on that one over there, but it's
Almost impossible considering my swimming skills.
whew. All right, let's try to get on one of the bigger ones here.
No, that's not stable. That is completely not stable. Wow. It's a bit risky, but I do it all for you folks. So subscribe to the channel. This is my way of being compelling enough. I love Sri Lanka. Look at this beauty.
All right, time to head back.
Time to head back, yeah. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, the Creator, for this opportunity to be here and witness this with all of you.